Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly welcome you to Marley State of Mind. You know what the fuck it is. You know what time it is, motherfucker. Let's go. It's a motherfucking podcast. Yeah, it's a motherfucking podcast. Hey, it's a goddamn podcast. Yeah, it's go. It's a motherfucking podcast, bitch. Yeah, it's a podcast, bitch. It's a goddamn podcast.
What up? What up? What up? Welcome to the world's dopest podcast, Marley State of Mind, down here at the Bunch of Bull Studios, as per usual. Today we got a very special guest with us, TrapGurl Rhea.
TrapGurl.
How you feeling tonight?
I'm good. How you feeling?
Feeling lovely. Feeling lovely. Glad to have you in today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
About
Thanks for
time.
joining us.
Mhm.
About time.
Mhm.
Indeed. Way overdue. I like to start this off by saying how I was introduced to the artist, how I come to find the artist, and this one's no different. TrapGurl Rhea. The first time I heard you was online. You were playing something. I can't recall exactly which song it was.
Mhm.
I was like, "Oh, this is dope," and I reached out to you, wanted to link with you, and see what you had going on musically, and we did that, and it kind of was like history ever since.
Mhm.
We've been locked in,
Yep.
and I had a chance to see a lot of your journey, a lot of what you had going on. But we're gonna introduce the audience to you, take them on a little journey with you, and find out, what brought you here and where you're going. So let's definitely get into it
Okay, let's get it.
for sure. So TrapGurl, what was for you in music? What was like your first experience in music where you're like, damn, I really love it? Like, what was the first song, or what was the first record that you remember hearing? Like, damn, this is more than just music to me. Like, this is something that I feel. This is something that's special to me.
Mm. I used to like singing, so it was TLC for me.
Yeah.
I grew up on
Was it a specific song or album from TLC?
not a specific album, but Scrubs.
Scrubs. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what made me. I'm like, oh yeah, fuck these niggas, you know. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
what's up. TLC. Did you have like a favorite member of TLC or somebody specifically that made you feel?
Chili.
Yeah.
People would think it's Left Eye, but it was definitely Chili.
Yeah. What was it about Chili that appealed to you?
I think I always been like a little gay.
Yeah.
It was her looks, you know. She was chocolate. I like that.
Yeah, I feel like she was the most attractive member,
Like,
definitely
yeah,
the
the baddest.
sexiest.
She was
Yeah.
definitely the baddest.
Yeah, I agree with that for
Mhm.
sure. For sure.
Yep.
Yeah, so you heard Scrubs. You said you was into singing more so than rapping, because we know you to be a rapper today.
Right.
But you still do like a lot of stuff like with harmony. You got songs that you
Yeah.
apply some harmony to.
A little something. Yep.
Yeah. Now, whenever you first started singing, was there like was it like choir? Like, I know a lot of artists usually tell me that they started off by being into music, and I always make the joke that most of us rappers are just singers who can't sing.
That's true.
So we just go into rap and like, fuck it, like
I mean, that's true for real, because writing songs and shit is like, it's all the same thing. It's poetry.
Right.
But yeah, I really was in the choir. That's
Yeah.
the crazy thing. Yeah, in school.
That's what's up.
I was in the choir. I started out just like making remixes and shit though, like singing little remixes around the house, making songs about food and shit like that.
Oh, that's crazy. So you did like parody songs, like you would take a song that you already know and just change the lyrics to it a little bit.
Yep.
Was it like singing at first, or would you do that with rap records? What did you do?
I was singing at first. Definitely, definitely singing at first.
Do you remember the first song that you like that you performed or you switched up?
I do, but it's like real. It's real explicit and real.
Well, you don't have to tell me. What was the actual song? What was the original song?
It was No Scrubs.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh damn! It all came full circle.
Now, for real, I was way too young to be even saying any of the shit that came out my mouth. I was too young.
What kind of can you give us a little sneak into the type of content you was making for that?
I said I don't want no hugs.
You don't want no hugs.
Yeah, but I
Damn.
want something else at a young age. Like,
Damn.
come on now, like, yeah.
What inspired that? Like, was
Boys.
that
Boys?
Boys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn. So the Scrubs remix, you might have to bring that back. Go ahead and touch on that one a little bit.
I might have to. I can now.
Go ahead and touch on that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe change it up a little bit, but still have it the same.
Bring it back. Mm-hmm.
Now, what was your first original song? Like we touched on the Scrubs, we touched on the choir. What was the first original song that you made?
My first original song was "Feed 'Em and Leave 'Em."
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Feed 'Em and Leave 'Em, and that was So for those who don't know, that was like a pretty big song too, like
Hmm.
at that time for you.
It was. It was like one of my biggest songs.
All time, still to this day.
Yeah. Hmm.
That's crazy.
Yep.
What was it about that song that like drove people to it? What do you think, or what do you think that made that song so popular for you?
I think it was the ratchetness.
Yeah,
People like that freaky ratchet shit.
yeah,
So, that's something that stuck with me. It's like I made that shit like over 10 years ago and people still love it.
yeah.
Hmm.
Feed them and leave them. Can people find that today if they want to look for that?
Yep, it's on all platforms. The video's still on YouTube. Just type in Trap Girl Rhea, feed them and leave them.
Okay. And the video, how was that the video? Was like that your first time shooting a video?
Um, yeah, I think that was my first video.
What was that experience like for you, like to actually record and do a video?
It was lit because the person that recorded it
Especially
was,
your first song at that. Like a lot of people don't have that luxury to
hmm
have their first song
and it was like an
a
official
video to it.
video.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like no bullshit cheap video. Like it's a high quality video. Like even if you watch it today, it looked like I just shot it like yesterday.
Yeah.
Like it's nice.
Like real quality
Hmm.
for sure.
But it was lit because the person who produced it and the person that shot the video was D Gaines. I don't know if you're familiar with D Gaines.
I'm not familiar. Put me D.
He shot all of Chief Keef first shit. It's cool.
Okay.
All Chief Keef, King Louis, a whole bunch of people shit. He shot a bunch of Dirk shit. He
Shawtown.
produced, yeah, Chicago shit.
Yeah.
He produced that and he shot the video for me.
That's fire.
Hmm.
How'd you link up with D Gaines?
Um, I think he heard one of my songs. He heard one of my remixes on the internet, like on Facebook and shit. And he reached out. And at first he was like, "Oh, let me write something for you, blah blah blah." I'm like, "No, I don't do that shit." And then he was like, "All right, I'm gonna see what you put on this beat." And I wrote that shit. And he was like, "Oh, I love this shit." And I'm like, "All right, let's go."
Do you think that's a common misconception when it comes to like being a female artist? Like you face things like that, like people wanting to write for you or thinking that you have a ghostwriter?
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. People always ask me, "Do I got a ghostwriter?" Like, no, but I'll be one. Like, if you want me to write your shit, I got you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think people have that perception of female artists that they may have a ghostwriter?
I think they like used to females having these bullshit bars. Like,
Yeah.
they either talking about fucking or it's just some shit that don't make sense. So when a female come and she actually making sense and she actually got bars, they be like, "Nah, this ain't true."
Yeah.
You know.
And forgive me, y'all, for my voice. I performed last night, so my voice is a little bit. I know it sounds strange. I can hear it sound weird, so forgive me, y'all. Um, but yeah, no, I agree with that. I think, especially given your versatility, as an artist in the different ranges that you hit, you do a lot of different music. You do a lot of different content. It's not just one thing.
Hmm.
Um, and that is, I don't want to say rare for female artists because I don't think it's rare for all female artists. And I knew something I wanted to be conscious of whenever we came into this interview. I don't want to lump you in as just a female artist because to me you're much more than that. I think you're one of the dopest artists I know
Thank
in
you.
general, not even just female. And I
Period.
think that's an unfair assessment that people have a lot of times whenever they speak of female artists. They try to group them all as one when there's no minor league in hip hop. There's no gender differential on the charts. You know what I mean? There's not
Hmm.
like, oh, the top selling, you know, the Billboard female charts. There's not, that doesn't exist.
Yeah,
So when you're on that chart, you're on a chart with everyone. So I just wanted to make sure I was conscious of that. But
got you.
I know, or I can't say I know, but I'd imagine being a female artist, there are a lot of things that you have to face that male artists might not have to face, and
Hmm.
one of those things that we're touching on is just like your writing ability. And I think the fact that you're so advanced in your writing, and the fact that you're so like even lyrical, like you have some lyrics with you, and people really wouldn't expect that from a female artist, given like what we've seen in the past.
Hmm.
So I can see how people would probably be like, damn, she must have a ghostwriter just
Yeah.
because of things like that.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely. Um, is versatility one of the things you pride yourself on? Like,
Hmm.
is that something that you're conscious of?
Yep. Because I hate when people be like, "Oh, all her music sound the same." Like, no, you can, like for real.
Is that something that you hear?
No,
Okay.
not like me
Not you
personally.
personally, okay.
Yeah, but I hear it with like other
Other
people.
female artists.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like that shit don't apply to me at all.
Right.
Like I don't know 2 of my songs that sound the same.
Right.
I don't know 2 of my verses that sound the same. And I feel like I could kill anything.
Where does that come from? Like, what were some of your influences in hip hop? Like, because let's let it be known you're from Chicago, right?
Yeah, I am from
Originally.
Chicago. Yep.
And Chicago is like a hotbed, especially in more recent years. It's been like a lot of hip hop to come out of Chicago. But early on, there was just a few artists to come out of Chicago, but still big artists nonetheless. Who were some of your influences from Chicago that you heard coming up?
From
Like
Chicago.
as far as hip hop's concerned.
From Chicago, I don't even fucking know.
Yeah.
I was like into like Atlanta music.
Yeah.
Gucci and Flock.
Is that where more of your influence came from? Those type of guys?
Yep. That's where I got the whole TrapGurl shit from.
Mm-hmm.
From Gucci. Yep.
Is Gucci one of your favorite artists?
The old Gucci.
You don't like new Gucci?
Mm-mm.
I like new Gucci. I like both Gucci.
That's Fucci.
That's Fucci.
That ain't
Fugazi Gucci. I don't know. I fuck with new Gucci. I fuck with new Gucci. The clone Gucci. You buying that conspiracy theory that they clone Gucci?
Yep.
How you feel about conspiracy theories? Are you one of the are you a conspiracy theorist?
I am.
Are you for?
Yep.
What's your favorite conspiracy?
My favorite is aliens. I believe aliens exist.
Yeah, we down here at a bunch of bull. We're kind of unanimous in the fact that I think we all agree that aliens exist. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that we all agree on.
For sure.
I always thought like it's crazy that people don't agree on that. Like the universe is so big and there's so many things in the universe. How can you not think like
literally
you
really think it ain't nothing else on the other
right?
planets.
That's arrogant as hell. That's an arrogant ass. What up though, Veli?
Yo,
Irk in the building.
What up, Irk?
I think that's a very arrogant stance to think that we're the only thing in this great wide universe to exist.
Facts.
For sure. So you say more of your influences came from like the Atlanta trap sound, like that the Gucci. What was it about that sound that appealed to you? Was it the beats? Was it the lyrics?
It was the
because like
beats.
I said, you're more of a lyricist, and the South isn't necessarily known for their lyrics. Not saying that they don't have those artists who are lyrical.
I'm a lyricist, but I'm also a turn up queen too. Like most of my music get you hyped. Like I like the turn up. Like the shit that I perform, I like performing my songs. They get you hyped. They get you lit.
Yeah.
That's where I get from, the Flocka era because Flocka was just turned up.
Yeah.
He gonna turn the party up for sure every time.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's the type of shit I was on.
I think it's important, especially in a performance setting, because most people they're coming out to party, right? They want to have a good time, and I think it's important to be that type of artist who caters to that in their performance. You know what I mean? Like it's okay making songs that are slower tempo, but when people are going out to have fun, they're not really trying to listen to no music that you got to think about or
they don't want to hear you crying and shit. Like
right. They want to have fun. They're trying to have a good time. They're trying to get away from whatever was bothering them throughout the work week or whatever. It's the weekend. They trying to turn up, like you said. So
Facts.
I definitely understand that. Now that sound, that Atlanta trap sound, was it difficult to find stuff to cater to you growing up in Chicago for that sound? Because that wasn't something that Chicago rappers are known for. Even like the older Chicago artists like Kanye and Common and stuff like that, they're not really known for that sound, that type of sound. Even the newer drill artists aren't really known for something like that. Was it hard for you to find producers or music that cater to your sound in your local area?
No. For real, like all the down south people is like cousins of Chicago people. Okay. Like if you go to Chicago, almost all they relatives and shit is from down south.
Yeah.
So like we might not be the same style, but it's like kind of sort
similar.
Of like, yeah, it's real similar. Right. So it wasn't really hard. And then like starting out, I was doing like remixes and shit. I wasn't worried about buying beats or none of that shit. I was doing straight remixes.
Like you would take an industry record and you would go ahead and remix it.
Yep, like some Sorry for the Wait type shit.
Yeah. You had your own series too, right? Of
Mo Pressure.
Mo Pressure.
Yep.
Can people find that today?
Yeah, you can find it on YouTube, SoundCloud.
Yeah.
My mixtapes. Yes, all that shit. I was gonna say Spotify, not Spotify.
Not Spotify.
Spinrilla.
Yeah.
Take it back. Yeah. Mo Pressure. I got a Mo Pressure 2, and a Mo Pressure 3.
And while we on how people could find you, what about socials? What's the best way to get a hold of you for features or shows or anything like that? Or people just might want to say what up to you?
you could find me on Facebook. I got like 3 different pages, but you can find me on Facebook at Trap Girl. That's TrapGurl, Ria
Mhm.
REA. Like I said, I got like 2 different pages. Either one, hit them up. And then Instagram, Trap Girl underscore EBK. That's everybody killer. EBK Ria REA.
That's what's up.
hmm
Now, are you open for features and stuff like that? What's your process with that? Do you like to do features or work with different
I like to
producers?
do features, but like right now, I'm not doing features. Right now, I'm focused on a lot of other shit. I'm focused on my tape, um, another tape that I'm working on,
Hmm.
and then I'm working on one of my new business endeavors.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess we should talk about that as well, right? Because you said you have other business endeavors outside of the music.
hmm
So I know outside of the music, you also do merch.
Yeah.
And not just merch, you have a brand. So I don't think it'd be doing it justice by saying it's merch because whenever I think of merch, I usually think of like people's face plastered on something with like
Right. Right.
their album. But for you, it's not just merch; it's more of a brand. Is
It's a
that fair to
clothing
say?
brand. Yeah, it's a clothing brand.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And what separates that from merch, as far as I'm concerned, is like the fact that, like I said, it's not like um specific to an album or specific to a tour.
hmm
It's more like everyday wear.
Yeah, it started out as merch.
Okay.
It started out as just, shit for me, like Trap Girl. And then I'm like, everybody was like fucking with it. Like even niggas was like trying to get shirts and shit. So I'm like, all right, let me turn this shit into a brand. So I took it from Trap Girl to Trap, take risks, apply pressure. So now everybody could wear it. You ain't gotta only be repping my music. You ain't even gotta hear my music. You just gonna like it just off the strength of how it look. You feel me?
And I appreciate your flip on the word trap, and I think it's important that we get into that a little bit because when people hear trap, it sometimes has like a negative
Mhm.
connotation behind it. People may think that it's just like selling drugs or,
Mhm.
um, you know, related to drugs in some way. But you took that, you got to put it on its head, and you made it take risks and apply pressure.
Yeah.
So it's not just trapping in a sense of being in the streets, right?
Mhm. I had to do that shit for the culture because people really do look at us like in a negative way. Like some people, the trap culture is like the only way for them. Like that's the only way of living. Like some people, it's not a choice. And I feel like other people that's like more fortunate, like they look at us as like criminals.
Hmm.
You feel me? So I'm trying to bring a different outlook on it.
For sure. So you mean when you say other people, you mean like people that see people who hustle or
Mhm.
not even hustle? Because we're definitely going to get into your hustle because you got a crazy hustle. And I don't. Whenever I say hustle, I don't think hustle is like selling drugs. I think hustling is taking nothing or very little and turning it into something more.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like I think that's what a true hustler does. He doesn't have to have drugs, but he could just be hustling his services. You know what I mean? You might see the dude on the corner who just be squeegeeing cars. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
that's a hustle.
Yep.
Like he's taking very little and turning it into something.
Facts.
So you're trying to take that stereotype. You mean like for the black community, like our culture, like you're trying to take that stereotype and show people that it's more to it than that.
Mhm.
And you say
Yep.
some people don't have a choice, like it's really like limited choices, or you're going down a path of familiarity. Thank you,
Mhm.
familiarity, and you're going down what you know. So a lot of people get caught in that culture because they don't know any other way to be other than that.
Right.
So you feel like you don't have a choice, but there's always a choice. We always got a choice, but you
Mhm.
feel like that's the only choice or the best choice that you have.
Yeah, I guess.
So a lot of times they'll take that route of trapping
Mhm.
in a traditional sense, but that's not how you're taking it.
That's not. Yeah.
You don't move the bar on it a little bit.
Yeah, we moving up a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you do the so you have the brand,
Mhm.
um, the music. I know you. What other type of endeavors do you have going on right now?
I'm about to have a food truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I invested in a food truck.
Mm,
It's called Sisters Food Truck.
that's what's up.
Yeah, we coming. We pulling up.
Now, what type
I
of
got that
stuff do
shit
you
on the
plan to
way.
have on the food truck?
We're gonna have all type of shit. I'm not having a set menu. It's gonna be different. We're gonna have
Okay.
chicken, we're gonna have burgers, we're gonna have fries, we're gonna have tacos, we're gonna have pizza, we're gonna have all type of shit.
That's what's up.
And then since I'm from Chicago, we're gonna be having specials and shit from time to time.
Mhm.
Chicago specials, New York specials, Puerto Rican specials. We're gonna have all type of
Okay,
shit.
so you're gonna touch on different regions and all that.
Yep.
That's what's up. What inspired you to get into that endeavor?
I like cooking, and I've been selling plates lately. Like
Okay.
I've been selling plates, and I'm
Hustling.
like,
Yeah.
And then like everybody in the city been hitting me up like, yo, when you coming out here with them? I'm like, you know what? I'm finna get a food truck. You know me, I like making money. So
Yeah.
it ain't like cooking is my passion or nothing. I just like making money.
Just wanted another stream of income.
Yep.
Some different, another revenue.
I need 100 more.
I feel that. I feel that. What gave you that hustle? What was it growing up that you seen that made you decide like, damn, I got to get it? Like what motivates you to go on and have these different hustles, these different streams? What motivated that?
I'm spoiled. I like nice stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I always like nice shit. I always like, when I was a shorty, I always liked toys. I always had a little cash register toy. I always loved money.
Yeah.
I always had some nice shoes. And I just feel like if I wanna live like that, I gotta work like that. I don't like asking nobody for nothing.
Right.
So I'd rather get it on my own.
I feel that. I feel that, and that's great that you use that to be your motivation, because it can go either way, right? Either you want it and you don't know how to get it or obtain it for yourself, so you might just be happy with that, or not even happy but content with that.
Yeah.
Or you can do like you did and say, because I want this, I'm gonna go out and get it, and I'm gonna find a way to get it.
Facts.
And hustle, right?
Yep.
Turn very little or nothing into something.
We're gonna trap. We're gonna take risks, apply pressure.
That's it. All day, every day.
Every day.
So you said your brand grew from merch to a brand because of the popularity, and you seen like guys wanting to wear it, and because of the TrapGurl, you're like, I can't really just have it as TrapGurl. I gotta expand my brand up.
Yep.
Just beyond that.
Yep.
Is that fair to say? For sure.
So now we got Trap Girls, we got Trap God, and then we got like just the regular trap, pressure, all that shit.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What have you always been into fashion?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yep.
And do you have like, so with your line, what's the best way for people to get a hold of you to tap into that?
So I have a website. You can order straight from my website. It's www. It's long, so y'all get ready.
Get ready, y'all.
www.trapgurls, TrapGurls.squarespace.com. I know y'all know how to spell Squarespace, but I'm gonna spell it anyway.
Just in case y'all don't.
Just in case you don't. SQUARESPACE.com.
Indeed.
www.trapgirls.squarespace.com.
Make sure y'all tap in.
Oh, and if your money low, because I know Black Friday, it's Black Friday just passed.
Yeah.
My website accepts Afterpay. So you can order you a few hoodies and then pay $10 a month. You feel me? Or whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, all that.
What made you think to do that?
Because I like Afterpay. Shit.
Yeah.
Times is hard, okay?
Yeah, true.
If Nike can accept Afterpay, why TrapGurl can't accept Afterpay? It don't make no difference for me because I get the whole payment anyway.
Right.
That's between them,
That's
between the customer and Afterpay. Ain't got shit to do with me.
Right, for sure.
Real shit, you feel me? And plus, shit, it be tough out here.
No, that's real shit, and it's good that you did that and you're catering to people who might know, like, damn, like I can't afford this all up front. Yep. How's the support been for you? Because I find a lot of times, or I shouldn't say a lot of times, I find there are times when people are familiar with the person that they're getting their product from, especially in our culture. Like people have a tendency to try to shortchange you or try to ask for the discount or the homie charge, and I always felt like that's not true support. Like you don't go to Walmart and try to negotiate with Walmart and you don't know these people from nothing.
Right.
Like why go to your friend who's trying to do something and become a Walmart or conglomerate? Why would you go to them and try to shortchange them? If you're truly supportive, then you should have no problem paying the full price. Right?
I agree.
And if you can't afford it, just don't get it at that time.
Period. Like the closest people,
or do Afterpay if you're fucking with TrapGurl.
That's exactly why I got it. Motherfuckers hit me with oh, can I get a discount? Go on my website. Like period, point blank. Um, but like the closest people to me, they don't ask for discounts. My family, well, my immediate family don't ask for discounts.
Right.
My best friends, they don't ask for discounts.
Right.
The person who I'm fucking with, they don't ask for discounts. You feel me? It's only the fake supporters, the people that show fake love and shit. So like sometimes I do give out discounts, but like to people like that, no, I don't.
Yeah,
That
you want to
shit.
be able to pick and choose when and where you can. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
If I feel like your support ain't genuine, then nah. If I know you got like 10, 20 t-shirts of mine, then yeah, I got you. I'm gonna show love every time. But
Yeah.
mm,
No, for sure. So we talked about the merch, we talked about the food truck, and we got a little bit into the music. But let's get back to that. That's why I got you here tonight. Is
mm-hmm,
specifically for the music. So you made your first record, and the first record you made a video for it, and that video happened to go viral.
mm-hmm,
That song was a big deal.
mm-hmm.
What was that like for you at that time when you see these things are working for you, or how did you feel seeing like, damn, this is real, like this is actually becoming something?
It was crazy because I was so young. I was like real, real young. So I don't know. I feel like I fumbled it for real because I didn't take it serious. I'm like, all right, I'm going viral. That's cool. But for real, I should have pushed that shit. I should have
Yeah.
pushed it heavy. But it was cool though. It was unexpected.
Did it motivate you to like want to make more music, to more want to do more music?
Hmm.
Did it validate like, damn, this I got something for real
I'm
here?
like, I got to take it serious now because
Yeah.
if you listen to my old music, you would see that it was just something to do.
Mm.
And then like my shit progressed. Like I started really saying something. It was really like the music was meaning something. I was really
Right.
talking shit. But at first I was just saying anything. It was just like I'm just turning up.
Yeah.
But it was definitely lit. It was a nice experience. It motivated me. I'm like, shit, if I could do this and I'm just bullshitting, then I could really take off if I'm serious about
If you're
it.
serious about it, for
Hmm.
sure. What was that process like as you evolved into taking it more serious? Like, could you hear the change? Could you feel the change in your music?
Hmm.
Were you drawing more from life experiences at that point when you were creating? Like, what's your creative process like? I mean, now compared to then.
So yeah, I feel like I get more personal now.
Mm.
I feel like I really get into my feelings. I really get in tune with my emotions through my music now. Even though I don't make that much like sad shit, but like I'm really saying shit that's like therapeutic to me. Like when I listen
Right.
to the music, I be like, all right, this shit make me feel better. But like back in the day, I wasn't doing that shit. I was just doing anything. I was literally saying anything.
You think that translates to your listeners? Like, do you find listeners coming back and telling you, like, damn, I felt that, like
Hmm.
what you were saying there, like I
Yeah,
felt that way.
but the crazy thing is though, like people like my old music better.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yep,
What
especially Chicago people. Chicago, they love my old ratchet music. They love that shit.
what's that like? Because you moved around some, what is it like to be in a different place doing music? Do you find it to be more supportive than doing it at home? And the reason I ask is because I have artists on often, and we talk about just that. Like, it's a lot of people say that it's tougher to find support at home as
Hmm.
opposed to other places. Do you find
I
that to be
think so.
true?
Yeah, yeah. I think you get more love when you move. Hmm.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I think you got more haters at home. I
Yeah.
don't know though. I don't know. Cause at the same time, you got more haters where you not from too. I don't know. But me personally, I get more love like in the city in Pittsburgh and PA. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it could be anything though. It could be like if I grew up in Chicago, I didn't fought so many bitches. I didn't took so many bitches niggas. I didn't had so much shit going on. People might not support my music just off of a personal experience.
Right. Like a
They could be
personal vendetta against
mm-hmm.
you type
They could
shit.
be like, oh, this song is hard, but you know what? That bitch spit on me in sixth grade. So like I
You was
ain't
spitting
fucking
on
around.
people in sixth grade?
I don't know. I plead the fifth. I was a bad little kid.
I hope he wasn't spitting on people in sixth grade. That's not a good look.
Well,
Hey
what
kids,
what
do
did they
not
do to
do
me?
do not spit on people. That is a terrible thing to do.
Unless they do something to you.
Even then, still not a nice thing to do. Um, I think my experience or the way I feel, because I put a lot of thought into the whole, um, like people not supporting where you're from,
Hmm.
and what I found in my experience or what I come to think about it is it's hard for people to see you different than how they known you.
Mm.
So when you grow up around somebody, you're always going to be you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
little so and so from up the block.
Mm-hmm.
And they want to kind of keep you in that box. And even sometimes it's like unconscious jealousy because you're doing something that you love and you're passionate about, and they can't do it, or they
Facts.
feel like they can't do it. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they're like, damn, like she's really living her dreams, like, and it's like some animosity, and it might not be anything intentional,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like subconsciously, like I wish I could do that.
Facts.
And the fact that they're doing it, like I'm not fucking with it.
Yep. I know a whole bunch of people that's the case with them.
Yeah.
Facts. Yep.
Yeah, which is unfortunate, man. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to pray for them and hope that they, you know, I mean, they've solved that whatever's within them that they got going on, and they can get through it and come to peace and come to terms with whatever they got going on. And you know, I mean, if they're there, they're there.
I just let people just drown in their own little
And their
sorrow
sorrows,
and their own little
they be
misery. You
sad
feel
too.
me? I'm so laid back and cool. If you don't fuck with me or don't fuck with what I do, it's definitely personal. Like,
Yeah,
bitch, you hate your life, and it's not my fault that you hate your life.
yeah,
You
that's
feel me?
unfortunate for them, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So now you're doing the so you do the video, you do the song, people are accepting it. You
Yep.
said you kind of fumbled the bag at that time. What do you think what do you wish you would have did different if you could go back now with the experience that you have now,
I should have.
knowing what you know now?
I should have kept making songs like "Feed 'Em and Leave 'Em," like just straight ratchet songs, straight nasty ratchet songs.
Yeah,
Yep, and I would have got on. I know it. But
yeah.
that wasn't my style though. Like, you feel me? Like, that wasn't my style. I just did "Feed 'Em and Leave 'Em" on some, on
That's
some
how you was
little.
feeling that day.
Yeah, that's how I was feeling that day.
Yeah.
But I should have just kept on going with it. Telling you.
You think that would have been a move? Maybe come out with some feed them and leave them merch at the time.
Yep.
All that just capitalizing on an opportunity.
Little booty shorts, all that. Yep.
Just capitalizing on it.
Hmm.
Has your approach to music since then changed? How do you approach like your marketing and branding now when it comes to songs that you find to be successful?
So definitely with like the merch, like my one song, I don't wanna. That's like one of my biggest singles right now, and I definitely made some I don't wanna t-shirts.
Yeah,
Um, I try to perform it every time I perform because it's a lit song.
yeah,
So like if you got a hot song that everybody love, of course, perform that shit. Don't perform little sad songs that people don't want to hear right now.
right,
You feel me? Perform a lit song if it's lit. Keep pushing that motherfucker. Make a hot ass video to it. Like, it's just certain shit you just gotta keep doing. You gotta
right.
post them in your stories, all that. You gotta have bitches twerk, hit up the strippers and shit. Like, hey, if I pay you this, pay you that, would you make a twerk video to my song? It's certain shit like that you gotta do. Make TikTok videos. It's so much different shit that I do now that, like, if I would have knew all this shit back in the day,
Yeah.
I would have definitely been on.
It seems like you're not afraid to invest in your art. It seems like you're not afraid to invest in yourself too. And I find that to be a common theme amongst artists that I
Mm-hmm.
speak to who are successful. They don't have a problem like investing in their brand. And there's so many people that are afraid to put money in their brand. But if you don't put the seed down, how can it grow?
Facts.
Um,
Yeah, I'm definitely not scared to invest. I'm quick to invest.
yeah.
That's the problem, for real, for real.
How do you mean? Talk to us a little bit about that.
So I'm falling back from music for real for a little bit until I get my bag right, because I feel like if your money ain't right, you shouldn't be doing music. Like, if you look at my videos, all my videos, like, they get better and better. Like, you will never see me, like, now 2023, you will never see me put out a video that look like I shot that shit on my phone. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
So I feel like if you still doing that, then I feel like you need to take a step back, and you really need to invest in yourself. You need to get your bag right, and everything need to be official. Everything need to be on point. So
I think that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand, just like the common fan, not even the musicians, because we understand it well, but how much money that it really costs
it costs
to
money.
properly put out a project. Either you got to have a team behind you, a hell of a team behind you of gunners who know how to do everything, or either you got to have a lot of money behind you to pay for those gunners who can do everything,
or
do what you need.
Or you just gonna be putting out bullshit, because a lot of
mediocrity.
People,
yeah,
a lot of people
mediocrity.
still do it,
Mhm.
and like I don't like that shit. Like, don't play your song to me if it sound like you recorded it on your phone.
Right.
Like, you just can't do it. And shit like that. If you're not gonna invest in your career, then
How can I take you seriously if you're not taking yourself seriously?
Literally, how?
Right.
It don't make sense.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing that gets lost in interpretation as well. Is like people think that you don't want to give them a chance because you don't want to give them a chance, but it's not necessarily that.
Mm-mm.
It's I see that you're not serious about your craft.
Yep.
And for someone who put a lot of years, a lot of money, a lot of investment into it,
Mm-hmm.
you're serious about your craft. So you don't want to waste your time or like make your brand look bad by associating it with someone who's not taking it to the same level of seriousness.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what's up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you said you would have. So after you did Defeat Them and Leave Them, what was your next project or song? Like, what'd you start working on next for people?
I was just doing singles.
Just singles.
Yep. I didn't start really doing projects until I got a little bit older. But other than that, I was just doing like remixes. Like I got a whole bunch of remixes that sound crazy. Like they sound like
You got a favorite?
um yeah, I got a favorite.
What's your favorite?
It's called Loud Loud. It was a remix to Flocka Hard in the Paint.
Mm. You said that was one of your influences too, huh? Waka.
Yep. It was a remix to Hard in the Paint. Crazy, but when you listen to it, it literally sounds like these microphones right here sound way better than the song. Like it sounds crazy. I'm talking about crazy. But like the lyrics, the bars and shit, I always had it.
You ever think about revisiting some of your older stuff that didn't have the quality and trying to like remaster it?
No,
Not until just now.
not till just now. Facts.
That's fire.
That'll be crazy.
That's fire.
That'll be crazy.
So yeah, so you did get to release your first project, all original material.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about that, the inspiration and how it came to be.
My first original project
Yeah.
was In Trap We Trust.
Mm.
It was lit. The motivation, I kept doing remixes and shit, like the More Pressure 2, More Pressure 3. And everybody was like, all right, you need to bring something like that we could download everywhere. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give y'all some. And for real, I do a lot of singles. So I already had most of the tape done. Like I just had it like sitting in my email somewhere.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give it to y'all. And I put the rest together and it was crazy. It's like the project is like, it's not like I'm so versatile. It's not like a certain style. It's not like a certain type. Like
you got songs.
I got a little bit of everything
for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into some of that. Let's let the people hear some of that.
Let's get it.
What we got from there? I think the first track we're gonna get into there is Wet Up.
Okay.
And this is featuring
Brick be jugging.
Brick be jugging. How did this come about? Intro this track for me.
So this is Wet Up, produced by Kendall P.
You work a lot with Kendall P, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's one of my favorite producers.
Yeah.
He from Chicago. I'm a real gutter type of female, a real gutter rapper. So I was just chilling one day and I'm like, all right. I'm like, damn, bitch, don't get wet up. I'm like, I like that. And then I'm like, damn, who can I hear on this track? And I came across this nigga named Brick. He from Pittsburgh. I came across one of his songs.
What up, Brick?
What up, Brick? I came across one of his songs and I'm like, damn, I like his voice. You gonna hear he got a real like unique voice.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah,
See?
I got you.
It's my nigga.
For sure.
And yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna put him on her. I hit him up and he was like, it's a go. He was like, and that shit hot. Let's get it. And he fucked it up.
For sure. So we're gonna get into that Wet Up by TrapGurl, and they can find this on all platforms?
All platforms, anywhere.
For sure. This is Wet Up off the In Trap We Trust album.
Mm-hmm.
Featuring Bricks Be Juggin.
Mm-hmm.
It's TrapGurl. Don't get your ass wet, nigga. Hey, Brick, what up? Fucking with a vet, nigga. I hate nigga. Hey, pull up with them hammers, bitch. My shooters be blamming shit. I ain't no magician, but I make a nigga vanish quick. My bitches be bad as shit. Yo, bitches be average. Nails poppin' when she told the gun. That shit look glamorous. County, what's the hold up? They mad I can glowed up. EBK, they know us. Get your little ass rolled up. Heater made them fold up. Aiming for the nose up. Fucker, ain't no clothes on. Some bitch pick your clothes up. Clothes up straight out the mud. I done rose up. My niggas animals and I'm Nova. All these niggas broke, boy, get your rolls up. get your toes up. Here's a lesson, if you second guess them, fuck them, stretch them. Don't let them messy and get caught, man, that's the fucking blessing. I got them stressing, they won't smoke, and I'ma give them pressure. You out here beefing over pussy, that's gonna get you wet up. Yeah, that's gonna get you wet up. You better keep your head up. Them bullets hot like that, but it's gonna get you better. Yeah, it's gonna get you wet up. Yeah, it's gonna get you wet up. You out here beefing over pussy, that's gonna get you wet up.
Goofy nigga think I'm with his dick, that's gonna get him set up. Bad bitch thick, pussy drip, but she'll get you wet up. Young niggas quick to super soak it just to get they rep up. Really out here holding boys for ransom, we ain't no checker. 330 step now, don't want smoke motel. Drop change on you nigga, no way. Word, that's your man's nigga, oh well. Wait, wet a nigga on his sofa, call it cash couch. Ooh, talking tough, Tony, see my face passed out. Wait, T-Rex, steady ride, make him park this blick Jurassic. Put his ass 6 feet from me, that's COVID-19 practice. Bad ones with buns, funds, guns, what his ass be lacking. That brick dude be jugging and that red girl be tracking gang. Hey.
Listen, if you second guess them, fuck them, stretch them. Don't let them messy and get caught, man, that's the fucking blessing. Got them stressing, they won't smoke, and I'ma give them pressure. You out here beefing over pussy, that's gonna get you wet up. Yeah, that's gonna get you wet up. You better keep your head up. Them bullets hot like that, but it's gonna get you better. Yeah, it's gonna get you wet up. Yeah, it's gonna get you wet up. You out here beefing over pussy, that's gonna get you wet up.
Straight heat.
Yeah, that's What Up by TrapGurl Rhea,
Shout out to Brick.
featuring Brick B. Juggin.
Shout out to Kendall P.
Shout out Brick. Shout out Kendall P. How'd you come to make a relationship with Kendall P? Like I said, I noticed that you do a lot of stuff with Kendall P.
The internet.
Yeah,
Fun fact, I never even met that nigga in real life.
yeah,
We just got a chemistry like in music and shit.
that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful thing, right? So it don't even matter where you're from or where you move around to, you can still get a hold of different people via the internet. Like there's been so many magical things to happen because you could just send a track out now.
Yep, facts.
That makes working with other people so much easier too.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. So that was your first project. What was the reception like for that?
Everybody loved it.
Mm.
They loved it. They loved the fact that they could download that shit and buy it. I got a lot of love with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How was that for you to see the numbers come in, your first original project? You know, I mean, you're getting your feet wet, you're starting to do it. What did that feel like for you to see it received so well?
It inspired me for real. Like
Yeah.
it pushed me to do more.
Mm.
I'm like, now I gotta keep going.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
And doing more like that made you want to do like more projects,
Mm-hmm.
more singles.
Yep, more original shit. Cause like it's cool to have remixes and shit, but like to have people like singing your original shit, that shit feel like way better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Were you performing a lot of the remixes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a minute, yeah.
What was that like for you, like getting into performing? How did that come about for you, like your first shows?
So my first shows, I did that shit when I moved up here. I think my first show was at the Bird. It's like in Masontown. It's on 21. And it was lit. Like I did like a couple parties. My first show, the crowd loved me. And from there, I'm like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Were you nervous for that first show?
I was nervous for the first show.
I always ask artists if they were nervous.
I was nervous for the first show.
How'd you get past those nerves?
I don't know. It's like an adrenaline rush. Once I'm up there on the stage and I'm performing, like it's just an adrenaline rush. But that first show, like my homie was up there, Doe was up there, and I was like, what's my lyrics? I was like, how the fuck do the song start? He was like, what? I was like, how do the song fucking start? And he literally had to tell me how the song started.
You think it was nerves that made you feel that way?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. My man went blank.
Do you have like a tradition that you do now that you perform, or something that you have like a pre-game, if you will?
Nah, I just smoke.
Yeah.
Have me a shot or two, you know.
Loosen up.
Mm-hmm.
Feel that.
Other than that, I'm not nervous no more. I'm never nervous now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I know you do like the hosting events as well.
Yeah, I do. I did.
Yeah.
I haven't been like, I'm tired of the club scene.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to stack some money, you know.
Yeah.
When I'm drunk, I buy triple everything. Triple everything. Everybody getting tips. I don't even give a fuck if you don't work here. You getting a tip from me. Facts. Like, nah. So I'm staying out the clubs. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna focus on the food truck right now.
Yeah, the food truck.
Is that one of your main focal points? Because
Yeah.
I know, of course, always with the clothing and your brand, you're always pushing that. You're making
I'm
new
always
designs.
pushing that. That's why I got my website and shit though. You know, I'm always
Mhm.
pushing that. But right now my focus is definitely the food truck. I'm trying to get that motherfucker up and running. You know, get it out here, promote a little bit.
Now, do you have a team with you that helps you do all these things? Because you got your fingers in a lot of pots right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a team that helps you with some of the stuff that you're doing?
Some stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Gucci Gang. Gucci Gang helped me with my music and shit. Free Gucci. Shout out to Justice. Like with shows and shit, all my bookings and shit, they handle that shit. So if you want me to come turn up your party, turn up your show, hit up Justice. You feel me? She gonna get you right. She gonna point you in the right direction.
For sure.
She gonna tell you my fee, all that shit. Far as my clothes, I do have a partner. Shout out TrapGurl 2 times. Right now, she like took a step back from the clothing brand, so it's just me right now. But
Okay.
yeah. And then the food truck, I do got a team with that. That's
what's
why
up.
it's called Sisters Food Truck. My sisters is gonna help me run it.
That's fire.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason I ask is, especially when you're doing a lot of stuff, it's difficult to maintain and manage and stay consistent and stay productive and keep it moving forward
Mm-hmm.
when you got a lot of stuff going on. And if you don't have a team, it's that much more difficult
Mm-hmm.
To do those things. How important is it for you to have that type of support?
It's definitely like real important. If you don't have the right team, everything is gonna be like hard. Shit could be so easy, shit could be so simple and smooth. But if you ain't got the right team, like it's gonna be complicated. Like everybody should have a role. You should not be the one doing everything on your own. And if you do, it's gonna slow you down.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
you should have a promoter. You should have somebody that make your merch. You
Right.
should have a person that get out in the streets and talk to people. You feel me? Like
A street
physically,
team.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you should have all that shit. It's very important.
Yeah.
And if you don't got it, you gotta find some solid motherfuckers around you.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
100%. And it makes it so much easier as you're doing these things if you have the right people around you to help you along the way.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
For sure.
Yeah.
And if y'all just tuned in, you're at Marley State of Mind, bunch of Bull Studios. We're here with TrapGurl.
It's TrapGurl.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
And one more time for the people, how can they get a hold of you if they want to see what you got going on? They want to see what you're doing. They want to get a hold of you for features, shows, or whatever else you might have.
So hit me up. You can add me on Facebook at TrapGurl Rhea. That's TrapGurlRea. And you can follow me on Instagram too at TrapGurl_EBK Rhea REA.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
TrapGurl Rhea. Let's get into some more music.
Let's get
You
it.
got something you want to play?
Go play one of our shits. Go play some unreleased shit. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. I got a new phone, so don't make me get it because I got to go all the way through my email.
I got you. Got any song you want to
Either
I know what you want.
You know my two favorites.
Yeah.
Y'all, this gonna be on our new project. We don't know the name of it yet, right?
Did
we? No, did we come
I
up?
think it was just gonna be our name, but
Oh, okay. This on
you want
our
Motivation?
Yeah. This on our tape. Trap and Marley.
No, I usually don't put on the artist hat, so her. Motivation. This track is called Motivation. TrapGurl, with myself on there.
Mhm.
Marley.
It's Marley.
Marley, Nikki.
Prop. Hey, Marley, what up? Yo, she know what up. Hey, they calling me the motivation. I do what niggas can't. And I'm hanging into the money. Give a fuck what you think. They thought I was about to rob them. I be up in the bank. I'm on my bag. Yeah, I'm a boss. That's something you niggas ain't. And they calling me the motivation. I do what niggas can't. When they hanging into the money. Give a fuck what you think. They thought I was about to rob them. I be up in the bank. I'm on my bag. Yeah, I'm a boss. That's something you niggas ain't. I don't give a fuck. I get what I want. Tell my haters they can give it up or keep them semi suck. Had to get up off my ass to get the bag and run it up. All these bitches lame as hell. Y'all out fucking for the buck. Got my money right. Now these hoes say I am funny, right? They hate me, huh? Now these motherfuckers love me, right? Now I'm fuck you. If you ain't want a man, I don't trust you. I can't hang around no bitch that ain't got more or no hustle. I'm a boss, don't need shit up on the muscle. I'm a boss, tryna make it out the struggle. You bitches fucking for fun. Yeah, you must be doing bad. I'm the motivation. I show bitches how to get a bag. They need a motivation. I do what niggas can't. And I get into the money. Give a fuck what you think. They thought I was about to rob them. I be up in the bank. And I'm a bag. Yeah, I'm a boss. That's something you niggas ain't. And they need the motivation. I do what niggas can't. When they can't get into the money. Give a fuck what you think. They thought I was about to rob them. I be up in the bank. Up in the bag. Yeah, I'm a boss. That's something you niggas ain't. You niggas
I
ain't.
be running to the bag like it was the Olympics. Only mission that I got, not to go back to prison. Made a promise to myself that I could not be a victim. I don't play no baseball, but a nigga be pitching. Cooking up another gram, I might earn me a Michelin. She love me or she loves me, not knowing the difference. And I can't just pick one, I don't know how to pick them. And her head be super crazy, and that throat is stupendous. And the shit I'm cooking up, the fiends say it's delicious. Mafioso style, make them swim with the fishes. And I had to cut her off, she getting sloppy with dishes. And you know the feds is watching, and these niggas be snitching.
They calling me the motivation. I do what niggas can't. And I can't get into the money. Give a fuck what you think. They thought I was about to rob them. I be up in the bank. And I'm a bag. Yeah, I'm a boss. That's something you niggas ain't. They calling me the motivation. I do what niggas can't. When they can't get into the money. Give a fuck what you think. They thought I was about to rob them. I be up in the bank. Bag. Yeah, I'm a boss. That's something you niggas ain't.
You ate me up on that shit.
You think?
You ate that shit
I
up.
think it's the other way around.
I ain't gonna lie. You ate me up. It's cool though. It happens to the best of us.
I like the other one that you don't like.
What you mean?
Um, so that was motivation.
Yeah.
How'd that come to be about? Tell us a little bit about that track.
Well, we was just listening to beats and shit.
Yeah.
We was trying to figure out what we was gonna do for our tape, and I heard it and I'm like, okay. And I feel like I be really motivating bitches. Like I feel like bitches be hating on me and they don't really want to say that I motivate them, so they just hate on me.
Yeah.
You feel me? So yeah, they call me the motivation.
It's a two-way. It's like a two-headed coin though, really, like motivation and jealousy and envy and like what you choose to do with that, right? Because some people can take that, because I think it's a very human emotion to have a bit of jealousy and envy, but it's about what you do with it once you have it. Like you can either take that energy, you could turn it into something positive and let it motivate you,
Mm-hmm.
or you could take it and turn it into something negative.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And let it become hate. You know
I
what
just
I
feel
mean?
like bitches don't know how to turn it into something positive.
Yeah, a lot of people don't, because it's our world is so negative. We have so many negative things going on. It's so
Mhm.
easy to get caught up in that. And even, you know what I mean, like even the internet, like you'll find like the negative shit gets more attention than the positive shit does, right?
Yep. Even on TV and shit, all that.
You know
Yep.
what I mean? So it's easy to fall into that pattern because we've been trained, you know what I mean, as people to fall in that pattern, or you know what I mean, they have us programmed like that. We've been programmed to fall into that pattern where the negative is so big. But I think, you know what I mean, it's important to have that outlook to understand, like, damn, like they may be where I want to be, but there's no reason I can't get there
Right.
and surpass that even. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I don't know hateful shit.
Mm-hmm.
Surpassing is just surpassing it from the point where, you know what I mean, like I see what you did and I just want to be the best version of that I can be.
Facts. Like me personally, I'd be like that. Like if I
Mhm.
see somebody that motivate me, I'm not gonna hate on you. You
Right.
feel me? I'm gonna fuck
I'm gonna
with you.
support it.
Yep.
Yeah, I find
I'ma
that, you know, like I
support
said,
it.
it's a very human emotion. Like I find the same, like I see the same thing. Like I'll feel that jealousy, and I'll try to quickly reprogram myself to be like, you can do that,
Mm-hmm.
and you can do it in your way. You know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing that you're better at than being you.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So why not just do you?
And
You know
not
what I
only
mean?
that, you ain't gotta do the same thing that a motherfucker doing.
Mhm.
You ain't gotta take the same route that I'm taking. It
Right,
don't have to be secret competition. You feel
right,
me?
right,
Like I could still motivate you and you do something completely different.
for sure.
Same, like vice versa. You could do the same thing and not. You could still like, not look at it as competition. Period. You let Jesse hit it.
Jesse hit it.
You hit it already?
No,
Oh,
we got Jesse over here. Shout out Jess.
shout out Jesse and Bunch of Bulls
Always
Studio.
shout out Jess,
You already know.
for sure.
So yeah, I also been thinking about doing a podcast. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, bunch of bull. We like to Host podcast. So
I feel like y'all need a lady up in this motherfucker.
I agree with that.
You know,
A lady's touch.
maybe we'll see.
We'll talk after about.
hmm
something
But you
with
heard
that.
it first on the dopest podcast.
World's dopest podcast.
Oh yeah, Jesse says room for me, y'all. We
Yeah.
might have to make it happen.
Yeah. Tell us what y'all think about that.
What
You know
y'all think
listening.
about that?
Y'all want to see Trap Girl?
You know, we gonna get into all the juicy shit. It ain't gonna be no peaceful shit. Don't think I'm finna come and preach. You feel me?
Yeah.
We finna get spicy. We finna get hot. We finna get sweaty in this motherfucker.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's how you doing it?
Gotta bring a towel and a wet wipe.
That's how you coming? That's how you coming?
Yeah. Bring the wet wipes. You gonna need it.
Y'all gonna have to clean up. For sure. Yeah, that'd be fire.
hmm
You already got your hands in a couple different things.
Too many.
Too many.
hmm
Make it another one. Fuck it. Right? Taking risks and applying pressure.
I guess so, huh?
Indeed. I
Mhm.
fuck with it. Yeah, so tell us what you got going on for the future with the music.
So I don't know if I want to do singles or a project.
You got any
I feel
shows
like
upcoming?
I don't have any shows upcoming right now. I'm so focused.
You said you're falling back from that a little
I'm
bit
so
right now.
focused on this fucking food truck because
Yeah.
it take a lot for real.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much it took.
Right.
I thought it was just easy, but it ain't easy.
Right.
So I'm focused on that right now. But I definitely, I don't know if I want to drop singles or a project.
Yeah.
I got enough singles to make a fucking project. So right now I'm trying to
You
figure that
thinking
out.
about releasing that, or are you
Mm-hmm.
still gonna hold on to that? Are you one of those people who like hold on to music, or are you okay releasing it?
No, I'll be holding on to music. I'm holding on to music from 3 years ago.
Because you're either one way or the other. I find as an artist, you either dropping all the time, dropping everything, or you're holding on to music.
Nah, I've been tripping, man. But I do got a new single with Solo, 7M Solo. Shout out 7M Solo.
For sure.
You know, what you want to do, bro? You want to play that shit? You want to play that shit?
We got Solo in the building as well.
All right,
Come on over, bro.
We
Come on
finna
over.
play that shit. I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got Solo in the building.
This is exclusive. It ain't dropped yet, but we gonna drop that shit.
Yeah, Marley State of Mind. Y'all know we stay with them exclusives, ain't it, Cam? Hey, we stay getting them exclusive joints. Always getting them exclusive joints.
I was not
Oh,
passing that.
I thought that's what I was trying to help you out.
Go ahead, press play on
Go
that.
ahead. Ooh, this is hard.
Young shot, you killed this.
Them youngins getting on the bus, my young dog rolling up his pistol. It's 6 a.m. I'm trying to fly better. Hope we don't get home. Back in that grade, I had a 9 pack of both niggas. Shout out my nigga Jizzle, I mean Jeezy Jizzle. Joe gave me a script for 10s, I fuck around, pop them all. Don't invite me to your function, I can't bring my basketball. He acts like he proud, he sold his ass some Tylenol. I pulled up quick, he grabbed them all. Boy, he skirted off. The jump was like 1,500, 10 niggas handed me. Who was mentioning my God, I let it slide way between me. 2019, split on crib, making niggas jump out their sheets. But ain't no sense in that shit, all it did was attract the police. Fuck that, but you got ass, so let me see you move it. She acting like a group of this bitch trying to make a move. You turn me on, the mother hoes can't do it like you do it. And her with TrapGurl on the track, she trying to talk to Lucy. Fuck that, but you got ass, so let me see you move it. She acting like a group of this bitch trying to make a move. Turn me on, the mother hoes can't do it like you do it. TrapGurl on the track, she tryna do the
Niggas ain't really getting money, I can't fuck with them. Niggas slam they homie for the pussy, man, what's up with them? Bitches dissing on the net, be sweet when we get up with them. 30 born 30, we gon' leave you in the dust, nigga. Heavy ass bet, let me kill it, bitch, I'm from the rack. I don't do no cap, fuck your nigga, leave him where he at. Niggas say they slime back, them niggas won't be slime back. 12 years, bro, I was really thugging in the trap. Solo told me he gon' bring the schoolie, I'ma bring the hoes. We gon' turn this bitch into a movie, better play a role. Fuck on the couch and stump her out, but I don't play with hoes. She screaming, put the guns down, while we stay with those, we play with those. She gon' fuck the game, get my pain her toes. He be no defense, he ain't women that you can't control. But he gon' take it so, call him, he gon' get you hit. Bitches say they making money, these hoes ain't even making sense. Bro gave me some triple bins, you know I'm gon' pop them all. We don't care about your game, bitch, we hitting all of y'all. So that bitch some Adderall, now that whole lock in the trunks. We gon' make her drop a draws. After that, we turn on.
Getting on the bus, my young dog rolling up his pistol. It's 60 and walk up, try to spy, better hope we don't get through. Back in that grade, I had a 9 pack of more niggas. Shout out my nigga Jizzle, I mean Jeezy Jizzle. Joe gave me a script for 10s, I fuck around, pop them all. Don't say yo function, I can't bring my basketball. He acting like he proud, we sold his ass some Tylenol. I pulled up quick, he grabbed them all. Boy, he took my skirt off.
Yeah, that shit hard.
Oh, I love that. I
That
love
shit
that shit, bro.
Yeah, so that's dropping.
Y'all went in
soon.
on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
That's dropping soon.
How'd that come about? Tell us about that collab.
Shit, we should have been that shit overdue. You feel me? We should
Yeah.
have been did that shit a long time ago.
For sure.
So that's just like the start for real.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we sound so good on a track together. Like if we get in the studio together, cause like that was just like some shit I jumped on. He already had his shit recorded.
Right.
If we get in the studio, it's gonna be crazy.
Do you like doing collabs? You like doing features?
I do. I like doing them with people that it's worth it. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
if it's worth it, yeah. But I got so many features that like people ain't did shit with them.
Yeah.
Like they don't promote it, they don't share it, they don't do shit.
How do you feel when that happens? You get that
I be like-
whenever you do a feature,
I be like, I
and
should have charged your
you gave them
ass.
some gas, and they ain't even smoking it.
I feel like I should reuse the bars. Like you feel me?
Do it.
Like
No, yeah.
I'm
do that
gonna
shit.
recycle these motherfuckers.
Yeah, why not?
You wasted them.
You wasted them.
Yeah.
I understand. Like early on, I never understood why some artists they'll ask you like, "Do you plan to do a video before they even collab with you?" And now I kind of understand it better because if you plan to do a video for it, then you're definitely releasing it. You're taking it
Yeah.
serious.
I should start asking motherfuckers that. That's good.
Yeah, a lot of artists ask that whenever you're like,
I like that.
"What are your plans for this? Do you have a video budget?" You know, people want to know that because people don't want to waste their time. So it's definitely important. How many collabs do you think you got? If you had to put a number on it, if you could put a number on it.
Oh, if I could put a number on it, I'd say I got at least. I say at least. I got like 20.
20.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any favorite features or favorite artists that you collaborated with?
Me and you, definitely. Me and my twin, TrapGurl 2 times. Female wise, like people that's like not my people. Damn, I said not my people, not like that. But
Right,
you know,
that's
like
not in your
my
immediate circle.
Yeah.
No, I feel you.
Pretty Chrissy.
Oh, what up, Pretty Chrissy? Shout out PK.
Shout out PK.
For sure.
I like collabing with Pretty Chrissy. Yeah, she like one of the only artists I know that's gonna push it. Like we performed me and her song so fucking much.
Yeah.
We shot a video. Like she real dedicated. That's my favorite. Like facts. That's my favorite collab.
That's fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's definitely a talented artist. If y'all get a chance, definitely tune in to Pretty Chrissy PK.
Yep. Shout out PK.
For sure. So yeah, give us something before you leave. What can we expect from you? What can we look out for? We just heard we definitely just heard the exclusive with you and Solo.
Yep. Be looking out for that drop. We're gonna shoot a video for that bitch. So be looking out for that.
Right.
Be looking out for me and your project because you know the new year coming up. We definitely gonna have that shit ready.
For sure.
I don't know if I'm gonna drop a single or a tape. But either way it go, I'm gonna drop a single, you know, just for the wait and shit like that before the new year is over. So be looking out for that.
Yeah.
I got 2 options right now what I want to drop. So I ain't gonna give y'all like a title for the song.
Okay.
Just be looking out for it. And I also got some new merch that's gonna drop too.
Okay.
So new merch, my food truck, Sister's Food Truck. Make sure y'all looking out for that.
Yeah.
New music, new projects, everything.
One more time before we head out of here, tell them how to get a hold of you.
So on Facebook, TrapGurl Rhea,
yes,
TrapGurlRea. On Instagram, TrapGurl_EBK Rhea. My website is www.trapgirls.squarespace.com.
And we spelled it out for y'all earlier, so go back and see that. In case y'all,
either way it go, if you look at any of my pages, the link is on my pages.
That's what's up.
Hit me up.
Indeed.
Oh, shout out to LBM too. You see me I'm rocking a t-shirt. I had on a trap hoodie, but it was green. It wasn't gonna work out. You feel me?
We got the
So,
green screen, so it don't work out sometimes. We've had it happen
I
before.
wasn't trying to disappear on y'all ass.
We've had it happen before.
But yeah, shout out to a bunch of bulls. Shout out to Marley too.
For sure. And y'all know y'all tuned into the world's dopest podcast,
Mhm.
Marley State of Mind. We're down here at a bunch of Bull Studios getting it cracking as we always do.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back at y'all next Saturday with another special guest.
Mhm.
Until then, peace.